Hi, I'm Morgan. Please join me today for a slow flow. I've got with me a pillow that I grabbed from my couch. If you have one nearby, you could grab it, but it's not necessary. I'm going to take this and sit on it for now. You can come to a comfortable place and just allow your shoulders to soften back. Maybe it feels comfortable for you to let your eyelids get heavy and let your eyes close. You could also keep your eyes open. Sense that your thighs could release. Your low belly could relax. And you feel that your shoulders are stacking over your hips. Take a nice full breath in. And a nice full breath out. Let's do that again together. Full breath in. And a full breath out. One more. Breathe in, maybe into the back of your body. Feel the backs of your lungs widen. And take a nice full breath out. Great. Now take your right hand down alongside you and reach your left arm up and over. If this is inaccessible for your shoulder, you could also bring your hand to your waist and just lean over. Take another deep breath in to your side. Great. Come on up, reach both arms up. And then bring your left hand down and reach over through your right fingertips. Again, if this doesn't feel great on your shoulder, you can always just bring your hand to your waist. Take another breath here. Great. Inhale, reach up, arms up, and then bring your hands down to your lap. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, let's take a twist to the right. Right hand will come behind you. Left hand can come to your knee. Try to sit up nice and tall. Let your shoulders roll back and maybe look back over your right shoulder. Take 2 more wide breaths. Great. Inhale, come back center, reach your arms up, and let's twist the other way. Left hand behind you, right hand to your knee or your thigh. Sit up tall. Sense that your shoulders can still soften back. And look over your left shoulder. 1 more breath. Great. Inhale, reach back up center, and let the arms come back down. And now we'll just walk our hands forward. Maybe your hands come to about here, and this is a good place for you to stay. Some of us could also walk our hands just a little bit further. Maybe it feels good for you to drop your head and rock your head gently right and left. Sense that your belly can be soft, your low back can be soft. Great. 1 more breath like this. And then slowly walk your hands back in. And now we'll just switch the cross of our legs. So whatever leg was on front, you can bring it behind. Take a big breath in, sit up nice and tall, and then hands can come forward. Be aware if this side feels a lot different than the other. That's really normal and natural in our bodies, that one side is a little tighter than the other. And so we just stay and we notice and we breathe. Try to take 1 more breath. Great. Inhale, walk yourself up. You can take your hands behind you and just stretch your legs out and shake them out for a moment. And then I'm going to take my pillow off to the side, and I'm going to come to child's pose. So my knees can go about as wide as my hips. My big toes will touch, and I'll sit my seat back towards my heels. Now, my favorite variation of child's pose is to stack my forearms and make a little pillow for my forehead. You could do that. You could also stretch your arms out nice and long and let your head rest. Or you could grab your pillow and rest your head right on your pillow. Find something that's really comfortable for you and take 2 more deep breaths. Sense that you can breathe into your back. Feel the whole back body wide. 1 more breath. Great. Inhale, shift forward, and let's come to hands and knees. I'll take my hands right underneath my shoulders and my knees right below my hips. Spread your fingers really wide and make sure that you feel connected to your mat so that your arms are strong. Inhale, my belly's gonna drop. I'll send my chest and heart forward and look forward. Exhale, round your spine towards the sky, look towards your belly button, and press the earth away. Doing that again. Inhale, belly drops, sending the heart forward. Shoulders can roll back. Maybe gaze is forward, maybe gaze is up. Exhale, rounding, chin towards chest, pressing the earth away. Gaze towards your belly. Couple more. Inhale, belly drops, gaze rises, and exhale, round. 2 more. Inhaling and exhaling. Last one. Inhaling and exhaling. Great. Now let's come to a neutral spine. So sense that your spine is nice and long, and maybe you feel your ribs knit in towards each other just a bit. I'll stretch my right leg back nice and long, keeping it in line with my hip and flexing through my foot. Options are to stay right here and breathe. Second option is maybe to just reach the left hand out ahead of you and stay on your fingertips. Third option would be to stretch your left arm ahead of you like you're shaking someone's hand. Any 3 of those are great. Take 2 more breaths. Last breath. Exhale, bring the left hand down. If you took it away, bring your right knee down and just pause. Take a breath. Let's do the other side. Left leg stretches back, nice and long. Option 1 is to stay just like this, breathing deeply. Option 2 is to reach the right hand out ahead of you, stay on the fingertips. Option 3 is to reach the right arm ahead of you like you're shaking someone's hand. 2 more breaths like this. Last breath. Exhale, bring your hand down, your knee down. Just go back to child's pose for a breath. Maybe you rest your forehead down towards the mat. Maybe you stack the forearms and give yourself a little pillow. And then stretch your arms out again. And let's drop our hips all the way down to the floor. I'm gonna prop myself up on my forearms in Sphinx pose. Stretching my legs back nice and long and just rocking my hips for a moment side to side to feel my belly release. Rolling the shoulders back. Look over to the right for a moment. Take a breath. And then look center and over to the left. Good. And then come center. You could stay just like this, or you could join me. I'm going to walk my hands out just a little bit. Take a big breath in, press into my hands, and roll my shoulders back. Exhale, lowering down. Sliding my hands back just a little bit. Inhale, pressing into them, rolling my shoulders back, taking a breath like this. And exhale, lowering down. Walking my hands back just a little bit more, pressing into the floor, rolling my shoulders back, taking a nice deep breath. And exhale, lowering down. Last one, walking my hands back so they're in line with my shoulders, pressing into them, rolling my chest up. Taking a breath and lowering back down. And then let's press back to child's pose. And then we'll shift forward and come to downward facing dog. So with our hands on the earth, curling our toes into the mat, lifting our hips up towards the sky, creating this pyramid-shaped body. Sense that your arms are really strong and straight. No need to stretch the heels down to the floor. Maybe the knees bend. Take another few breaths like this. Sense that the breath can happen into the back of the body, into the sides of the body, and even into the front of the body. And then really slowly begin to walk your feet forward. Take as many steps as you need to get there. And so it might be a reach away for your hands to come to the floor. That's fine. Options are to bend your knees or even to grab this pillow that we have and bring the floor closer to us. Let your head dangle. Maybe rock your head a little bit, yes, and a little bit no. And then bring your hands to your shins. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Let's do that again. Inhale, hands to shins, look forward. Exhale, fold. One more. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. This time, let's rise all the way up. Inhale, arms reach all the way up to the sky. And exhale, the arms can come down alongside you. Inhale, reach your arms up, look up. Exhale, hinge at your hips and fold forward. The hands can come down towards the pillow or even just rest on the legs. Hands to shins, inhale, lengthen, look forward. Exhale, bow. Inhale, let's reach all the way back up. Arms reach up, gaze up. Exhale, hands alongside you. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, hands to shins, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms all the way back up. And exhale, hands alongside you. We'll add on now. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bring your hands to your shins, look forward. And then bring your hands down to the floor and step your left foot to the back of your mat. Drop your left knee down. Options are to stay just like this with your hands on the floor. You could also climb your hands up towards that right thigh and just let your chest lift. Or your arms could reach all the way up to the sky and take a lunge. One more breath like this. And then we'll twist. Option 1, bring your left hand down to the floor and reach your right arm up to the sky. Option 2 could be to hook your left elbow to the knee and bring your hands to prayer, turning the rib cage, turning the heart, and letting the elbows be wide. One more breath like this. Come back center, bring your hands to the floor, and then shift your hips back and maybe wiggle that right heel forward just a little bit. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Take 2 breaths like this. Great. Inhale, rebend your right knee back towards a lunge. And then lift your left knee and gently step forward. Folding. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step your right foot to the back of the mat. Drop your right knee down. Maybe you stay with your hands on the floor and breathe just like this. Maybe you climb your left hands to your thigh. Maybe you reach your arms up towards the sky. Take one more breath here. And then let's twist. You could bring your right hand down to the floor and reach your left arm up to the sky. Or you could hook your right elbow to the knee, bring the palms to touch, and let the elbows widen. One more breath. Bringing our hands back down to the floor, shift your hips back, wiggle that left heel forward. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Taking one more breath like this. Inhale, rebend your left knee, come back towards a lunge. And now slide that left knee back and come to child's pose. Let your seat sit back onto your heels, stack your forearms, and rest your forehead. Take 2 breaths like this. Slowly make your way up to sit. Let the soles of your feet come together. Grab a hold at your shins or your ankles. Sit up nice and tall. Let your shoulders roll back. And feel how your pelvis and the floor are connected again. Maybe you notice that your breath widens. Take one more breath here. Let's slowly come onto our backs. Since I have this pillow, I'm going to use it underneath my head and come all the way down. Letting my arms rest alongside me and my legs release. Feeling the whole body get really soft. Taking a few more breaths like this. And then you can slowly wiggle your fingers and your toes. Bend your knees. Roll over to one side. Pause for a moment. And press yourself up to sit. Thanks so much for joining me.